Hey everyone, so I want to go over the Wanderer's Guide Remaster overhaul that I'm doing, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of showcase the character builder. So that's pretty much done, and really the character sheet is the next major focus here. But yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of showcase that. This is the current look of the site. Um, have some different sections here, and then your different characters, campaigns, and encounters. Campaigns and encounters will come later. I'm also probably going to add a homebrew section. It will come up here. Homebrew is also going to happen later. It's probably going to be more of a slow trickle for the release of the remaster. It's not going to be an all at once kind of thing. I am honestly about maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks behind where I wanted to be when it comes to the development of everything. There's been a lot of health complications on my end that have kind of made it slower for me. But um, but yeah, that's the kind of the gist of it. And so here's what we're looking at. So we there's also import and exporting that we have here, so we can export and then we can import characters pretty easily. And it's pretty easy to just add new characters on the fly using the new import and export system. There's also guide car files, which are the or guide which are the what the legacy app will use. And this will probably be the main. I imagine this will be the main way to convert a character from the legacy app to the new app. Is this import? Um, but yeah. Anyways, let's make a character. All right, so we have for now it's just going to include the remaster books, but can add more. I think Rage of Elements is updated, so it can include Rage of Elements as well. Um, but yeah, right now I'm just kind of sticking with bare minimum, getting it out so people can use it, and then just add more features. So all the different various books will be relatively easy to add in. I just am kind of doing it slowly right now. And yeah. Anyways, so there's that. You can also change. You can select some different portraits. You can upload one or select some. I think we'll do this dude here. I forgot his name, but he's the iconic fighter, and we're gonna make a fighter. Um, and then there is color theme. You can also change that as well. And this will update the whole theme of the site to whatever you want. We're just going to stick with guide blue. You can also change the background image to one of the defaults here, or maybe an image by an artist that we have permission from. And yeah, so we can be like, take like that one, for example, or like if you have, since we're going to have support for Starfinder 2E, there's some Starfindery ones here. There's some cool stuff, but I'll just go with the default. Um, anyways, we can generate a name, or we could, yeah, let's go with that. And this will also generate a name based on your class and ancestry and stuff. But for now, it's just gonna be random because we don't have one. And now let's get into the character builder. And we can see we have no options right now, but let's select a class, select fighter, and then I think I just have one. Yeah, I just have one ancestry in right now. But adding the rest of the content is actually not as much of an issue since we already have almost all that in the legacy app. It's more of making the content work properly, which has been the primary focus. So let's also pick Animal Whisper and go with those options. We can see we have some stuff updated here. We have a breakdown of how everything is coming to these totals, as well as an attribute array of how we got to the certain attributes we have. And let's select some options. So we have our ancestry here. Oh yeah, I didn't even show it. But if you wanted to, you can search fighter here, and let's click on fighter. And we can also see I got caught off a little bit there, ran out of time. So part two. So yeah, there's the fighter, just kind of general information here on them, and all this information is actually populated like very dynamically from pretty minimal data, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so you can look at the different options here. You can also select some, look at some of the different feats, and yeah, and some of the feats, some of the linking for some of the feats might, like for example, strike needs to be linked. So there's some things that need to still get fixed here and there, but um, like I said, it's less on the actual content, like the data, since we already have almost all that. It's more of just displaying it and making it function in a cleaner, better way. Anyways, okay, so we have the fighter here, and let's look at some, start building this character. So we have elf, let's select an attribute. Let's do con, or yeah, let's do con to offset the negative that we got from con. So now it's a +0. It used to be a -1, so now it's a +0. We're gonna offset that con flaw. And then let's select a language. And I think, yeah, there's a little blue button next to like the quote unquote core languages. So these are the ones that the books will mention that you kind of always have access to, and then you can get access to more. Yeah, anyways, we have that. Select background, and let's do charisma, and let's do strength. Or we'll be a dex fighter. Oh, I said dex fighter. Cool. And then select a lore. Let's do, we can do swamp lore. And we should now see that here. We have a breakdown of how we got this bonus, as well as a timeline of, well, it looks like there's a bug right here. I'll fix that. That's an easy fix. I first time I saw that. Anyway, so yeah, it's not perfect yet, but it should. It's like 90, maybe 95% functional, I would say. So there's still a little bit of tweaking we gotta do. But anyways, that's the background, and now on to the class. Gonna select Dex. We'll select acrobatics, athletics. Let's add a new lore here, actually. We'll do marsh. Similar to swamp. A GM might not allow that one, but I don't know if I would actually allow that one if I was a GM, but you know, whatever. Let's do intimidation. They're kind of good at charisma. And then let's do stealth. And then we get these as well. Great. And then these are just the initial proficiencies and stats that you would get, similar to how the old sheet works. So now this is like the bulk of what you get at first level. It's like the heritage. Yeah, let's do cavern elf. We have a unknown on on whether we meet the prerequisite. Yeah, because doesn't know if we're 100 years old or not. But let's take that one. And then let's see. Let's like some attributes. Let's do dex, strength, con, and charisma. Fighter feat, double slice. Why not? And then we also have reactive strike, the new attack of opportunity, and shield block. And that's that. And we can also show what it's like to build a character at higher level. So let's do like 20th level here. Maybe 20 might be a little high. Let's do 11th level. And so we can see our stats are updated here. We have, okay, so we're getting, because we're master, add your level, and then we also have a +2 from that. That's a situational, like a conditional bonus. And then, okay, cool. And so then we can update some more stuff. last part, I'll keep it short. But yeah, so we can see some of the different bonuses you would get, or the different features you'd get at higher levels here, and we can select these. Um, and yeah, I think it's a relatively intuitive system here. Um, I think it is I think it's an upgrade for sure from the old builder. Let's see, can we get repair? Let's see what that gets. So as you can see, if you select an option here, it'll give you like sub options. And so in Pathfinder, you can have this like cascading, like you can have feats that give feats that give feats that give feats. And this system allows you to just, you can, you know, theoretically chain infinitely to different feats, which is more of a technical thing, but it was one of the complications of building Wanderer's Guide the first time, was allowing it to support theoretically like infinite chaining, or pretty much infinite chaining, like at least 10 layers deep. Um, but yeah, so but yeah, that's that, and that's kind of the gist of it. And yeah, so I will keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try to get the get the remaster out as soon as possible, but it'll probably be a slow rollout. And and yeah, that's that's that. All right, see everyone.